and go over for ourselves. Not just here, but it's for those that have not, had the opportunity to go through these scriptures, of examining themselves. 2 Timothy's the second chapter. 2 Timothy's the second chapter. Let's see, 2 Timothy's 2 and 24. Second Timothy's 2:24. And the servant of the Most High must not strive, but be gentle unto all men. You know? Apt to teach patience. So first and foremost, we got to be gentle. Learn how to be gentle. Apt to teach, ready to teach the truth according to the word of the Most High, not according to the way you think. Patient is virtue. Leads to virtue. A lot of people got to learn patience. You got to learn how to be gentle, which humility will give you that. But if not, then you walking around like a beast, like a dang on. You might as well go out there and do what everybody else doing in the world, because you like the world. That's why it says, but be gentle unto all men, apt to teach, patient, in meekness, instructing those that oppose themselves. A lot of you, when you look in the mirror, you're not really satisfied with yourself. That's why it said, love thy neighbor as thyself. So how you feel about yourself is how you're going to love somebody else. So you see people that got bad attitudes, they all righteous, you don't love yourself. Okay, you ain't fooling nobody. You're not fooling nobody. You all mean-spirited, all out of it. You this way and that way, and understand this. I love me. I love you. It just got to come this way at you because to wake you up. If I could, I'd probably have to smack some of you. Bam, 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 to come out of this darkness, this ignorance that you're in. Because you ain't seeing this. And it's always been here, but you don't see it because you don't want to hear it. Some of you probably tune it out and say, they ain't talking about me. Goodwill is talking about you. Because you're not humble. Yes, that's why it started out with how Mashiach Yahushua was. Made himself no reputation. He humbled himself. He humbled himself. And that's what this is all about. 2 Timothy 2:25. And meekness, instructing those that oppose themselves. So a lot of you oppose yourself. But you got to understand the love that someone has for you to be able to correct you. For you to accept the correction. For you to see the love. A lot of you ain't never been loved, so you don't know what love is. And then when somebody love you, it's like something wrong. Say, what's your plot? Or you plotting to get me. Or you got something that you're trying to do to me. Because you ain't never been loved. You don't know what love is. Really, truly, and sincerely. The keeping of the Most High's commandments. Someone that know they got to do right by you. You even know what that's about. Because you ain't never been loved before. Truly loved. When somebody really care about you and looking out for you. And some of you go in the wrong places looking for love. That's why you're more friendly with the people of the world than you are with the people that's trying to make it to the kingdom. And we all have opportunity. But how do you come off humble? What's humble about you? You be humble when you go out there and you gotta suck up to somebody to try and get your money. You ain't cussing nobody out about your money. Working on the job, cussing your boss out. Telling me, I'm gonna get my money, I want my money today. Because you need money on Wednesday, you get paid next Friday. You get paid on you're looking for money on the 4th day, but you get paid on the 6th day. Or next week. You ain't gonna tell that man, cussing that man out, telling you want your money on the 4th day. When you know your money ain't coming, you get paid every 2 weeks. Give me a break. You go there humbly and do your job every day like a good servant that you are. And accept it for whatever it is that you're getting. No more or no less. Point blank. As it is written, how the Most High tell you would be. Love your enemy more than you love your brothers and sisters. That's our people. Second Timothy 2:25, and meekness instructing those that oppose themselves. So we gotta have humility in instructing you in the way that you oppose yourself, because the way you feel about yourself is the way you're gonna feel about somebody else. So you look at this, how does somebody act? Okay, you acting like that because you really look in the mirror, you really don't like yourself. That's what they say, love thy neighbor as thyself. How you feel about yourself, you start with self. The end of love thy neighbor as thyself, you start with self, and then you look at how you feel about yourself. That's how that reflection of yourself going to be applied when you act with someone else. So many people in this world are so insecure. They living a life they bring. The Most High woke us up this morning. A lot of you don't have to deal with a whole lot that other people have to deal with, and suffering. The sufferings that people have to go through, they don't have anything. And you have a lot compared to those that have nothing. Look at you, most of you on cell phones, got a cell phone bill you got to pay every month. You got TVs, VCRs, CD players, Xboxes, you got anything you want. People don't have nothing. You have whatever it is that you desire, you can work to get. People don't have nothing. And they more humble than the ones that have. That's sad. Then you think you're going to make it to the kingdom. It says, in meekness instructing those that oppose themselves, if the Most High peradventure, that means perhaps, will give them repentance to the acknowledging of the truth. That the Most High might give you repentance to the acknowledging of the truth. This is the truth, people. Anybody disagree with what I'm saying? You can unmute yourself and bring it forth. Because the Spirit has to go out as such. And that they may recover themselves out of the snare of the devil. You gotta recover yourself out of the snare, the trap of the devil. Oh yeah, don't think just we done went through, we just said, this how you know the children of the Most High and the children of who? The devil. Who are they? The ones that don't love their people. You the children of the devil. You're a murderer. Give a dang if you ain't put nobody in the ground. You still like a murderer, the Most High says. That's why you gotta have this spirit that you may recover yourselves out of the snare, the trap of the devil. And the devil don't want to deal with the truth. He want to see how many people he can get. He the only one that say, I'll take anyone. He the only one. I'll accept anyone. Don't matter who you are. Just come on, follow me. Straight to hell. Where the worms never die and the fires never quench. And torment and pain is waiting on you. Come on. I'll take any of y'all. That's why it says, and that they may recover themselves out of the snare of the devil, who are taken captive by him at his will. The devil can get you anytime he wants you. Because you've been dealing with him. You've been dealing with the devil. He can just, anytime you want to come in your mind and have control you, to have some of you might be dealing with the devil right now, having an attitude about what's coming out, because you demons. Them demons in you. You're a bunch of demons. That's why you have a problem with the word of the Most High. Go it for yourself. It's necessary, people. It's necessary. So we got to do this to recover you from the snare of the devil. Do you understand the traps of the devil? The devil has many different snares, different traps out there to get you trapped up this way, that way. You looking at, okay, I ask everybody, well, why you don't study? That's the devil have you not studying, not going over these scriptures, not going through what you should be going through every single day, one way or another, or meditating on this word, to recall this word. that they may recover themselves out of the snare of the devil, who are taken captive by him at his will. The devil got you anytime he wants you. That's what he's saying. Anytime the devil wants you, he got you. You know, that's sad. And then the sad part about it, you exalt the devil. But see, the problem is, listen, you don't study enough. You know, let's get that right quick. Okay, 2 Timothy 2:15. This is what works, people. Study to show yourself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing, that's precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little, the word of truth, the laws of the Most High, this book of the law, the Bible. So if you're not studying, you ain't approved of the Most High. But here you go. Go to 1 Timothy 3:6. First, let's go to 5 first. It says, for if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of the Most High? If you can't even rule your own house, a man can't rule his woman, can't rule his children, they acting all out of it, they not really in the spirit with him, how can he rule the church? How can he run a church? You know, how you gonna run a church and your woman is you doing things contrary to the word of the Most High? She don't believe in the truth, so therefore she said, I'm having Christmas. So therefore next thing you know, you all involved in it. You right there in it. You ain't the man of your house. I'm doing Easter. I don't care what you say. We're gonna dye these eggs. I'm gonna have me some chocolate bunnies every Easter. And we're gonna go on Easter egg hunts. Matter of fact, I'm going to my church. I'll go to another church. They go to other churches. Dealing with some around on the first day of the week. Don't even honor the Shabbat with you. So therefore, they doing whatever they doing, shopping, doing whatever the world do. You ain't got control of your house. How you gonna run the church? Your woman running the house. Even look at the Esau world say, if the woman make more than the man, they say she the head of the household. What kind of crap is that? But it is what it is. Because she's not humble enough to allow the man to be the man. And the man's not a man enough to be like, you got males, you got males, you got men. The male's gonna follow that woman and allow her to do that. So it says, for if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of the Most High? How you gonna take care of the church of the Most High? You can't even rule your own house. You ain't man enough to even have your own house in order. Verse 6, not a novice, mean a beginner, like a beginner, lest being lifted up with pride, he fall into the condemnation of the devil. Hear that? You fall into the condemnation of the devil. That's when pride comes in. That's that snare of the devil, that trap that the devil get you caught up in. Because pride comes in. When pride comes in, here comes the devil. And there's always a fall. Pride comes before a fall. You get prideful, next thing the Most High bring you down. Then when somebody feels sorry for you, and you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. You've been told what to do, you're not doing it, you're not following orders. Most High, the author of confusion would have been there. He said let everything be done how? Decent and in order. You don't want to follow the order, so therefore when the Most High bring you down because of your pride, you know, you lifted up some kind of way. I don't know what you lifted up about. Shoot, Most High hate a poor man that's pride. How the Most High feel about you? The old poor woman that's prideful. You walk around here ain't got a damn thing and think you gonna be prideful. For what? For what? Man, you oughta, that's just straight, just ignorance. That's all it is, ignorance. What you gonna do when he come for you? What you gonna do? It says, there's Ecclesiasticus 25 and in the Apocrypha. If you had read Apocrypha, it's on page 85. It says, Ecclesiasticus 25 and 2. It says, 3 sorts of men my soul hateth, and I am greatly offended at their life. You hear this? I'll read you again. It said, 3 sorts of men my soul hateth, and I am greatly offended at their life. It said, a poor man that is proud. You know what it said? That's why we hear. We say he hate a poor man that is proud.